Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Nate's Pink Bookshelf. My name is Nate Denise. For those of you who are new to the channel or who just happened to stumble across this video, and as the title says, above or below, this is going to be my book of the month, December unboxing. Now, you guys know in my book of the month YA unboxing, I mentioned that I was still waiting on this box. It took this box forever to get to me, and I think that was just a shipping problem with USPS in general with all the snow that had come. But yeah, my box is finally here. Here it is, and if you guys don't know, Book of the Month boxes are blue, whereas their Book of the Month YA are pink, which I think is so cute. But for those of you who don't know what Book of the Month is basically a book club book box that you can get. It is one of the cheapest ones out there. It retails for $14.99, and you're basically getting a debut, early release, or backlist brand new hardcover, specifically designed and printed by Book of the Month, for just $15. And I mean, you really can't beat that price. Most hardcovers are about $18 to $20. If you go for like the Brandon Sanderson novels, I believe they're $32, $37. And you're just getting the book itself, which for me I like, because most book boxes often give you the same book, and I just personally don't want a book box that I'm spending $29, $30, $50 on, and I'm getting the same book from all of these little, book boxes. And then they also give you the little knickknacks. Some people like them, some people don't. So I think that Book of the Month is an awesome kind of book box to purchase from. You can also do add-ons for $9.99 each. So you're basically paying either $15 for one book, $25 for two, or $35 for three books. They also have socks, Bookmoji pins, as well as I think there's a tote bag that you can get. Now, I was supposed to have some Bookmoji pins in my box because someone did use my referral code. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if I was supposed to add it to my cart and then they would not charge me for it. I don't know. I emailed them to figure that out, but it'll most likely be in my box for January. So in January you will see the Bookmoji pins. But we're gonna dive in. So like I said, Book of the Month comes in the blue box. This is a really big box because I have two books for the month of December, and they always come wrapped, of course, which is what I like. Their books come wrapped because, now we're in the winter months: rain, snow, sleet, hail. When your boxes get damaged, your books get damaged. But with Book of the Month, what I love is that they're wrapped, so even if the boxes are wet, your book won't get wet. So we are going to open. Plastic is off. So you always get a bookmark. This one says pick up where you left off on the front, and on the back it just says a Book of the Month. I will say that they are slacking on their bookmarks. Their bookmarks previously, like earlier in the year or even previous years, were better than what they are now. But I guess, if you're making a bunch of them, you have to kind of like go down a bit. You also get this little card that says Book of the Month, the perfect gift for everyone on your list. Book of the Month isn't just for readers, and it talks about the 6 or 12 month gift card. So it's just a little card that talks about that. You always get a cardboard that keeps your books together, which I like. It just says share the love, get a free book for every friend that signs up through your referral code, and it says bookofthemonth.com/friends. And then we get into the two books that I picked, which I am so stoked for. So let's dive right in. Okay, so my actual December pick is going to be Red, White, and Royal Blue by Cassie McQuiston. This, I know, is a LGBTQIA romance, and I've heard really great things about it. Some people like it, some people hate it. I'm interested to see where I fall on the spectrum. And I say that all the times because most of the books that I haul for you guys are books that a lot of people either really hate or really dislike, and it's always interesting to see where I fall on the spectrum of that. But I like this cover. It's pink. That's pretty much the only reason why I got it, is because it's pink. I like pink. But I heard it's a really, really cute romance. I believe his name is Alex. A lot of people talk about him a lot. But yeah, so you have Book of the Month logo here at the top. On the spine, on the back, it says December 2019. Then the book itself is going to be tan and blue with gold foiling. And on the spine, you have the Book of the Month logo. I love everything about this book. Just saying. But now I'm going to read the inside flap so you guys can get the synopsis. What happens when America's first son falls in love with the Prince of Wales? When his mother became president of the United States, Alex Claremont Diaz was promptly cast as the American equivalent of a young royal. Handsome, charismatic, genius, his image is pure millennial marketing gold for the White House. There's only one problem. Alex has a beef with an actual prince, Henry across the pond. And when the tabloids get hold of a photo involving an Alex-Henry altercation, U.S. and British relations take a turn for the worse. Heads of the family and state and other handlers devise a plan for damage control. Stage a truce between the two rivals. What at first begins as a fake Instagrammable friendship grows deeper and more dangerous than either Alex or Henry could have imagined. Soon Alex finds himself hurtling into a secret romance with a surprisingly unstuffy Henry that could derail the presidential campaign and upend two nations. It raises the question, can love save the world after all? Where do we find the courage and the power to be the people we were meant to be? And how can we learn to let our true colors shine through? So I just heard that it's going to be really angsty and cute. Again, LGBTQIA rep in this, so I'm interested. I don't read many LGBTQIA books just because it doesn't always interest me. I did read one book by Rin Chapeko, which is A Never Tilting World, which did have a lesbian couple. So cute. But we'll see how I feel. But I'm loving this cover. And I will say this is a lot of pages. How many pages is in this? 418 pages. So we'll see if this romance really needed 418 pages. I'm interested. I'm going to say that I might give this a 3.54 star rating. That is my prediction, but I'm excited to dive into this. The next book is one that I heard a lot of people on YouTube rave about, and it sounded really, really interesting. I didn't select it at first when it first came out as a pick just because, I don't know, I think I requested a NetGalley arc. I'm not sure if I even have it or if I was approved or not, don't remember. But I know I saw it on NetGalley, and after hearing some people rave about it, I will try to find the review that I watched where the person was talking about this book that got me interested, and that's why I just went with it. And it's going to be a historical fantasy, and it's Gods of Jade and Shadow by Silvia Moreno-Garcia, and I've heard a lot of people just rave about it. I know that it takes place, or it deals with Mexican gods and goddesses, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I remember. It takes place in 1920s, and there's like a jazz sort of feel to it, which I'm here for. So yeah, I think this cover is gorgeous, honestly. This cover is really gorgeous. So you have Book of the Month logo at the top, on the spine, on the back, and this is a July 2019 pick, so this was definitely a pick for this month. This year. And oh, the cover is gorgeous. It's going to be a yellow, like a mustard yellow and cobalt blue with gold foiling. And there is Book of the Month logo on the spine. This is really, really pretty. Does this have any, like, cute chapter headers? Because, you know, I love... Oh, yes. Chapter headers are so cute. I like that. They're not over the top, but they're really nice. So, yeah, let's dive in and see what this book is about. The Mayan god of death sends a young woman on a harrowing, life-changing journey in this dark fairy tale inspired by Mexican folklore. The jazz age is in full swing, but Cassiopeia Tun... Is it Tun? Tun? I'm going to say Tune, is too busy cleaning the floors of her wealthy grandfather's house to listen to any fast tunes. Nevertheless, she dreams of a life far from her dusty small town in southern Mexico, a life she can call her own. Yet this new life seems as distant as the stars until the day she finds a curious wooden box in her grandfather's room. She opens it and accidentally frees the spirit of the Mayan god of death, who requests her help in recovering his throne from his treacherous brother. Failure will mean Cassiopeia's demise, but success could make her dreams come true. In the company of the strangely alluring god and armed with her wits, Cassiopeia begins an adventure that will take her on a cross-country odyssey from the jungles of Yucatan to the bright lights of Mexico City and deep into the darkness of the Mayan underworld. So I'm here for it. We have gods. We have underworlds. We have I've heard there's a little bit of a romance between Cassiopeia and the Mayan god. So I'm interested to read this and see where I fall. So yeah. But let's do a little bit of calculation because, like I said, each of these books range either for $15 or $9.99. So this one is an actual December book of the month, so that would be $15. And then with this one, it would be $9.99, which will make these two books $25, correct? So red, white, and royal blue. It does not say what it retails for, shockingly enough. So I'll put the price on the screen so you guys can see compared to the $15.99. And then the Gods of Jade and Shadow is going to be $26. So, I mean, it's a steal. If you are definitely interested in Book of the Month or Book of the Month YA, I definitely would suggest you guys checking it out. I do have a referral code down below, and one of you guys did use my referral code, so that was awesome. But I don't get any money from the code. Basically, what it is if you use my code and sign up, I basically get a book credit, and I believe you also get a free book as well. So, I love Book of the Month. I definitely tell people all the time to sign up. I mean, this whole shelf is Book of the Month. Right now, my Book of the Month shelf is overflowing. As you can see, I have books in front of books. Let me see if I can show you guys. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, there are 39 books total. 38, I think. 38 total, including these two. I've only read 3. So I decided to start a little TBR jar for 2020, in which I am determined to read 2 of my Book of the Month books a month, because Book of the Month freaking rocks. I totally recommend it to everyone. So if you are interested, like I said, my referral link will be down below. And if you haven't seen my Book of the Month YA unboxing, just click the eye on the screen to go watch that. But that is it. If you guys have read any of these books, leave your video reviews down below, or just your written reviews or whatever. Let me know what you guys think of these books. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.